Right, good morning. Well, as you probably can tell, I'm in Scotland and specifically Glencoe. So I stayed at the mountain resort last night, got up early, packed up, and I'm out for a walk and a wild camp tonight. So I'm just walking towards King's House Hotel. There's loads of spaces to wild camp at the back of the hotel. Obviously it's free and you can use all the facilities, the bar and whatnot. So yeah, the forecast is looking not too bad. It's dry, which is obviously great. But what's not great is it's forecast to be really windy pretty much all day and all night, and I can attest to that already. Gusts are forecast to be about 40 miles per hour. Never had the X-mid out in conditions like that, so I just need to be careful how I pitch. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'll find somewhere suitable, no doubt. So this is the spot at the back of the hotel where a lot of people pitched up last night. As I said, there was about 20 tents easily. When you first see that, has to be one of the most impressive mountains in the UK, I'd say. Definitely. I did actually consider camping up that one last night. Can't quite remember the name of it, and even if I could, I wouldn't be able to pronounce it anyway. I might pop it up on here. Yeah, just a few factors as per usual. Time, lack of, energy, lack of, and the weather wasn't amazing. And the other option was to camp down there, which I kind of do regret, because that would have been pretty easy. I've absolutely bombed it over here today. Even with this big pack, it's been a doddle really. Shame, because I would have woken up to that. Right, so I've just stopped for a short break and a bite to eat. I'm just coming off the West Highland Way now. This is the Devil's Staircase, I think, start of it. But I'm turning left and hugging a trail that goes right down to the Three Sisters viewpoint. It's a really, really faint trail, but there is one. Done it before. Last time it was really boggy, but hopefully it should be dry today. Oh, and shout out to the fellow loiners that I just met. Loiners are people from Leeds, for those that don't know. They're cracking on and doing the rest of the West Highland Way, so good luck, lads. The last time I was here as well, I only saw 2 people all day. That was last October. So busy today, but what a day for it. And there's the trail. Right there. Well, not gonna lie, I'm glad I'm off that bit. It's just so bloody boggy and pathless and a bit of a trudge. Yeah, you can lose a path quite easily. Plenty of places to lose your foot if you're not careful. And there's not really an awful lot of interest to see once you get past the buckle. Until you get here, that is. And then you've got that. Three Sisters, and that's where I'm heading towards next. Brilliant. Tell you what, if it's as windy as this up where I'm planning to camp, then you can go whistle. Won't fancy that at all. I'll still walk up there, have a look. To say I've never been there before, so I am hoping there's some sheltered bits. Never know. So I'll give it a go. If it seems a bit too much, then I'll drop down. I think the tent will probably be fine. I've got loads of stakes, loads of stakeout points, 2 delta pegs, yeah, 4 guy lines. So I mean, it should be fine. It's probably worth risking it, I think. Right, well, I've just arrived at the small abandoned scary house. Very, very weird place. And to be honest, I think if I had a choice between sleeping in a tent and 40-mile-per-hour winds or sleeping in this, I'd take the tent all day long. So weird. Okay, so the Outdoor Active app is actually telling me to go on the road and follow that for a little bit. But if you've ever been on this road, then I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty busy. Cars absolutely whiz along down here, and it's also a blind corner. So I think what I'll do instead, if I just go up there behind this weird house, there's a waterfall, and if you walk up far enough, it sort of gets narrow enough to ford it. So yeah, it'll take me longer. But it's less sketchy, to be honest, than going on the road. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be on the OS maps, this path, but it's an obvious path once you find it, and it's actually not too bad. So there's a couple of places a little bit further down that seem quite tempting to cross, but if you just come up a little bit further, here you go, nice and easy way to cross. Okay, well, I've made it to the viewpoint, to the little car park here. So I've got loads and loads of time. It's only 2:30, so I'm just going to chill out. Finally get a little bit of break from this wind. Yeah, I think it only takes an hour and a half or so to get up where I need to be, so it's too early. Just going to chill out, soak up some sun. If only I had a beer, that'd be nice. But yeah, I'll just have a coffee, whatever. That'll do. Right, it's only 4 o'clock, but I've decided to start setting off up the hill. So you might recognise, and I can't even remember if I've mentioned where I'm heading for. I'm going up to the Hidden Valley. Never been up there before. Seen lots of people doing it on YouTube. It's always been something I've really wanted to do. I think it takes about an hour to get up. People coming down said the path's pretty good. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Fingers crossed. So I think I just did the little sketchy bit that I've seen mentioned on other videos. It's not particularly difficult, it's just quite exposed on one side. A slip there probably would be fatal. I can't see you stopping with a big sort of 10 kilo backpack on. I think you're just going to go straight down and hit the bottom. You might survive, but doubt it. I could probably get in there if the tent fails tonight. Whew, made it. Well, I'm not going to lie, that last bit there was a bit of a backbreaker. Yeah, my back's definitely feeling it with this pack on. But, was it worth it? 100%, yeah. So it looks like I'm the only one here who's camping. It's still quite early, it's not even 5:30 yet, so still plenty of time for people to turn up, but yeah, could be all on my lonesome. I'm just looking for somewhere that give me some shelter. And nowhere seems any better than anywhere else, to be honest. You'd think maybe behind that big rock over there, but no. So the only place I do seem to get any shelter from the wind is behind this rock here where my bag is. This is it, I'm stuck here for the night. Just found this spot as well, opposite. This would have been even better. Tent's feeling pretty secure, now it's all pitched up and guyed out properly. I think it usually is fine as long as you can get it up, it's just getting it up when you've got gusts blowing under it. And this is where I was first. For some reason the pegs just weren't going in, so yeah, they were just ripping straight out. But all good now. Can't believe I'm here on my own. Can't see anybody else coming up at this time, but you never know. Right on cue. Looks like we've got a couple of wild campers. But heck, it's cold now. Yeah, it'd be nice to, excuse me, be nice to have a little wander around, but it's so windy, and that wind is biting. So, just like that, when you get here, it just dies down straight away. Amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to stick around near the tent. It's a lot more comfortable. So much different over there, whereas here, lovely and relaxing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to get myself cosy, have a few drinks, everything's set up. So yeah, just have a nice relaxed one after a fun-filled day. I'm not going out the tent again, I'm staying in. Sod that. Well, it's still windy. Just hasn't stopped today from the moment I got up. Yeah, just varying levels of windiness. But I just had a couple of huge gusts come down from that side, which was unusual because it's been coming from down there most of the time I've been up here. And it was, the way the tent dealt with it was great. It just kind of hit it side on and up and over. And I think that's how this tent's designed to work. It's got a bit of an unusual geometry. So yeah, I've got more and more confidence in this tent in the wind now. I think I'll be fine tonight. Might be a bit flappy, might be a bit noisy, but it's not going anywhere. It's certainly not collapsing. So happy days. It's me for the evening. I'm actually very, very cosy. 10:30, something like that. A long day. Should sleep well tonight. Good night, God bless. Good morning. Well, it's 6 a.m. and it's pretty cold, which I think is what's woken me up. Just had a quick walk outside the tent. It's very cloudy, but the forecast says it should be dry this morning and it's going to rain quite a bit later on. I'm all out of water. Could really do with a coffee. So don't think I'm going to mess about today. Going to start packing up soon. Start walking back down. Fill up some water. Probably have a coffee somewhere down by the side of the waterfall and a bit of breakfast. Right, well I'm back down to the bottom. Just bashed on this morning. Not much sleep last night. Didn't do as much filming as I'd have wanted to do. Last night or this morning. Weather just weren't great. And that's my destination down there. I've just got pitched up at the Red Squirrel campsite in Glencoe. I've had a shower, so I'm all nice and clean. Got a change of clothes on, clean underpants and socks. Bliss. It's currently almost 12:30. I've had bugger all to eat today. Well, 3 jelly snakes and a little bit of a bounty. So the plan is to go up to the pub, which is about a 10-minute walk up there. Absolutely stuff my face. Have a pint, at least one. If I can find somewhere to charge all my gubbins, then I might have 2 or 3, you never know. And then I'm going to come back to the tent and probably have a nap because I am knackered. Didn't sleep very well at all last night. I will be back in Glencoe for a couple of days, in 4 days' time I think. So what I might do is just continue filming when I come back to Glencoe. I shall love you and leave you for now and hopefully catch you in a bit. Laters. So obviously I'm back in Glencoe. I decided I'm going to go up there, Pap of Glencoe. I think you can see from the graphic of the route planner here, just why it got its name, Pap of Glencoe. Yeah, pretty obvious. I'm travelling pretty light, just got a little waist pack on, some snacks, 600ml of water. So yeah, I'll just bash up there. Whew. Sweating buckets already, and thankfully I brought my water filter. So yeah, I think there's plenty of water sources up here, which is good because I'm going to need a lot of water today. So, looks like there's two ways up to the top. One that looks kind of direct, which looks a lot steeper, possibly scramblier, I don't know. And then there's another one that goes to the right that sort of cuts around it towards the Enoch Ridge, I think it's called. But you don't obviously take the path up towards the Enoch Ridge, you veer off left again and sort of come up around the back of the Pap. So I think I'm going to do that one. I've got loads of time, so I don't need to get up super fast. Right, so I'm not going to lie, I made a bit of a balls up there. You remember I said there's a left path and a right path? Well, I was on the left path. And I kind of knew that, but there was a trail that seemed to cut across to meet with the right path. So I thought I'll just go through there. Anyway, as further I went, the boggier and boggier it got and the less obvious of a path there was. It was just bracken. And then I got to a stage where I could see the path to the right and it was way down. So I just thought, I'm best off just turning around, retracing my steps, coming back down to the proper path and doing it that way. So that's what I've done. So yeah, anyway, I've wasted, a bit of climbing and a bit of time, but because I've got loads of time, I'm not bothered. It should be really straightforward now, but what an idiot. Ah, dear me. So if you want the right path, over the bridge, very obvious. Better views this way as well. I just want to bash on because I'm suffering a bit. And the quicker I get up there, the quicker I stop suffering. I just keep stopping to look at the views behind me because they are stunning. Hopefully not too much further now. I could have been sat in a beer garden down there. Oh dear. Well, I feel like I'm getting somewhere after the bit of ascent there because I can see the top again now. Still a bit to go, but the views opened up massively now. Right, so final bit. It's just a scramble up here behind me. So, just starting to get my first views of the mountains on the other side that I couldn't see before. I don't know the names of any of these, I'm afraid, but look at this. And I'm about 10 minutes from the top. Is this the actual top?
This is the actual top.
Hey! I'm not sure where else could be the actual top, to be fair. What a stupid question. Right, back down from the scrambly bit. Weren't too bad going up at all, not a difficult scramble, but it's one of those with loads of loose boulders, so coming down you've just got to take a bit of care. You can bust an ankle pretty easily, so yeah, like I said, going up, not difficult. There were a couple of people I saw going on the way up and on the way down, just completely going the wrong way, sort of almost bloody rock climbing. So just goes to show you, easily miss the path on places like this and probably not end up in trouble, but certainly make life more difficult for yourself than you need to. Anyway, about 4 o'clock now, so I reckon it'll take 45 to get down, and I think I'll go find a nice beer garden. Yep, looking forward to that. Anybody thinking about doing this route, that's where I've just come down from. The top, obviously, but you don't even have to go that far. I mean, if you do go up to the top, yeah, you get views down the other side as well. That's the only thing I would say. If you're not feeling all that fit or just don't have the energy, just come to about here or even lower down. You're still going to get this amazing view. Not bad at all, is it? And I don't know, probably take you an hour to get to this, so well worth it. A point now where I kind of impatiently just want to get down to the bottom. Yeah, I get like that a lot when I'm near the finish line. Just want to get down, done and dusted. I suppose you've used quite a lot of energy, haven't you, going up there, and yeah, it's just not the same coming down, never is. Decided to sack the pub off on a night like this. I think I'd rather be somewhere more like this. I think this is a bit more picturesque. It's the end of Glencoe, it's the end of Scotland, and it's the end of this video. So if you have watched, much obliged. Cheers.